Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Olivia at Move Well Chiropractic and Rehab, and today we're going to go over how to get rid of pinching in the front of the hip. To get rid of this pinching, we're going to work in 3 different phases. Phase 1 is mobilization, phase 2 is strengthening, and then phase 3 is stretching. And I've already tied my resistance band to my squat rack. At home, you can tether any kind of resistance band to any stable surface. I'm going to stick my leg through that hoop and bring the resistance band as far up into that hip crease as I can. From here, with the added resistance from the resistance band, I'm going to slowly bring that knee across my body. Hold for a second and then right back. I'm going to do about 5 to 10 reps going across my body with the resistance band pulling the other way. After that, I'm going to bring my knee out away from my body. Again, with the resistance band pulling in that direction. If you need any extra support, you can always grab something like a PVC pipe or a broom or hold onto a couch while you're doing these exercises. Now that we've mobilized, it's time to strengthen. Before you try skipping to the stretching portion because you think that your hip flexors are just tight, let's test the strength out first. Want to go up against a wall, get your butt as close up as you can. And from here, all you're going to do is keep your legs straight and lift one leg up at a time. If that was hard, we got to work on strengthening. With strengthening, we're going to use a resistance band. I'm using a little loop band here. If you have a longer band, you can tie it up to make a little loop. And we're going to start with the loop around our feet. From here, we're essentially going to be marching in place. So bringing that knee up as high as we can with the resistance, pulling the foot down and then right back down. You can either alternate each leg or do one leg at a time for multiple reps. If doing it without any kind of support is difficult, hold on to something like a PVC pipe, a broom, a couch, whatever you have, and go for the marching in place with extra support. Now, if you are doing this march in place and you are feeling like it is way too easy for you, we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. So instead of just slowly bringing it up as high as you can, we're going to bring it up as quick and hold for a second. So quick, hold, back down. Quick, hold, back down. The next exercise is going to be using ankle weights. If you don't have these, that's okay. You can just tie something a little heavy around your ankle or do it without any weight. With the ankle weights on, I'm going to lift one leg up at a time and then slowly and with control bring it right back down. The goal of this is to not arch your back or anything. You want to keep your back nice and flat to the ground and use your hip flexors and your abdominal muscles to lift your leg up. Now, instead of bringing the legs up to the torso, we're going to be moving the torso and keeping the legs stationary. We're going to work on the slow eccentric, so the lengthening phase while still strengthening. I am using a heavier kettlebell to just stick my foot in to keep my leg down, and I'm going to slowly and with control lower as far back as I can and then sit back up. If this is a little too difficult, you can use something like a PVC pipe or grab onto the bed or whatever you're using to help you back up. So if it's a little too difficult, you can just grab on and pull yourself back up. Again, we're working on the going down portion, not so much the sitting up. I'm going to do both sides, going nice and slow. Try for about 5 to 10 seconds and then back up. Now that we've strengthened and mobilized, we also want to stretch the muscles to make sure that there's not an imbalance with tight versus weak pulling on each other. For the psoas stretch that we're going to do, I am going to be kneeling on one leg with the other leg in front. From here, I'm going to scoop my pelvis underneath me. Kind of imagine tucking my butt under and then leaning forward till you feel it in the front of the thigh here. You're going to hold these stretches for about 30 seconds. To get a little deeper, you can always reach away from that hip. And then make sure that you do both sides to make sure that there's no imbalance. We want everything feeling nice and good. So scoop that hip under, tuck that butt, and then lean forward to feel the stretch in the front of the thigh, and lean away. If this is a little too difficult, grab something to hold on to. That's totally okay. We want to work with what our body's allowing us to do. This next one is laying on the floor. You want to bring your one knee to the chest and let the other one hang. Depending on how tight your hip flexors are, you might feel this instantly. You might not be able to drop that leg down. If that is feeling too easy, we're going to grab a foam roller. I'm going to position the foam roller right underneath my hips and then do this again to allow that little extra lift and then extra gravity to pull that leg down. Just like the other stretch that we were doing, we're going to hold each one for about 30 seconds. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to add this to your routine to help ease that tightness in the front of your hip. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment on what you'd like me to cover next so you can see more like it. If you're interested in working with me directly and are in the Orlando or Castleberry area, you can make an in-person appointment. If you are not, I also have virtual appointments available as well. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you at the next video.